Hi guys, welcome you back to my channel. It's good to be here again. I hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you so much again and again to my subscribers. Thank you guys. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for always supporting my channel, for always stopping by. I am so grateful. And of course, if you're new as well, you are welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And of course, also remember to turn your notification bells on. That is the only way you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Okay, today is going to be a very interesting one because I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful, gorgeous dress I made for a beautiful lady. She wore as her maid of honor for her bestie's wedding. Like, I am so excited. Like, I cannot wait to see the end result of this dress. Okay, so I hope you guys are excited too. Let's get down to business. Let's get to the drawing table. So I'll just place my table at 4 and start taking my measurements. Here, -4, I'll take the length, the armhole length, which is 9. The next one is the length to bust point, which is 10.5. The length to under bust, which is 13.5, and of course the length of the dress. I'll repeat the same thing on this side so that I can get a perfect straight line. So I'm just going to put my 5.5 here, okay? And on this armhole line, I'll put in my bust measurement, which is 32 divided by 4, and that is 8. I'm just doing it so that I can get the armhole curve. So here I have this. Okay, here I have my armhole curve here already. Then of course on this part, this is my neckline. Remember, it's already 4, so it depends on how deep again you want it to be. Okay, so you can do 5 as an extra one, which is okay. So I'll just take in 1 more inch. So from this point, depending on what you want a v-neck or you want a curved neck, whichever one. So here the neckline is ready and the armhole curve is ready. The next thing I'm going to do now is to get put in my darts, and for that I need the nipple to nipple measurement. That's the it's called the bust span, and the bust span for this person is 7 inches. If I divide it by 2, that is 3.5, and then add half an inch to it, that is 4. So I'm just going to mark 4 inches from this bust point line. Mark 4 inches all the way to the length of the top, and I'll get a straight line. I can just extend it here, but where you really need it is from this bust point line. Okay, so from this bust point line now, from here I will move inwards by 1 inch. From this is the bust point line. I'm moving inwards here by 1 inch. Just take note of the points here. Then this is the under bust line. I'm going to go inwards here by 3/4 inch. I don't want the cup to be so much, so I'll just work with 3/4. So I have 3/4 inch here, and on this part as well I have 3/4 inch. Then come down to this, the length of the top. I also put the 3/4 there at the same tip. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to connect this from the under bust to this point, and from here as well to this other side. Okay, now from here, this where you have this point, connect it to this way and like so. Okay, now in order to get our cup now, I'm going to put in my the princess dart here. So for an off shoulder, usually if it was a full top, which is not an off shoulder, remember you take the armhole line and get the center point. But in this case of an off shoulder, just from this starting point, get 2 inch, which is here. Take note of that 2 inch. Okay, from this 2 inch now, we take half inch on both sides. Half inch on both sides. Okay, now from one part here, which is this one that is going inwards this way, you will connect it to this breastpoint line. Okay, and this other one the same thing. So this one you connect it here, here you also connect it too. So here like this, to this breastpoint line, and this one as well. The reason why we are doing this here is to eliminate any fold on that the armpit area. Okay, then of course this line you have here, this one that goes towards the armhole line, you extend it to as much as 1.5 or 2 inches, so that when you are joining your princess dart, at the end of the day you will just have a trim out to do, because most cases it tends to be shorter. So in order to avoid that, extend it. So here is the new line now. This is where you're lining, and this is where you're going to draw to your own. This is going to be your new armhole, of course, when we insert um, the measurements. Okay, so coming from here now, we just um, curve up here properly, because at this point the cup has been formed already. Okay, just carefully do that. Curve it properly to eliminate the sharp edges. Okay, if you have your curve ruler, please go ahead and use it. So here the curve has been formed. Okay, so now the next thing to do now, take note, this is the new armhole, going to be the new armhole line, because we extended this by 1.5 inch. So coming here now on this bust point line, remember we've already marked our bust point line. I'm just going to mark the extra allowance as much as 2.5 or 3 inches. Please, it's better to have excesses to trim out than to have shorting. Then on this is the under bust line, under bust line we have 28 divided by 4, that is 7 inches. Okay, I'm going to also put in, remember there is a dart here already, so this dart we have here, we have to also impute it on this part. So taking note of what we have about 1.5 inch, so we're going to put that 1.5 inch here. Then of course put the extra allowance of say 2.5 inch. Then coming down to the waistline, the waist is 30 divided by 4. I have 7.5 here. Also put in this dart here, which is 1.5 inch. Okay, then go ahead and put the other allowance of 2.5. Okay, so the next thing now is to connect this point like this. As you can see, so this is now our new bust line, right, after all the allowances. And of course from this point now, connect it to this side. So here is going to be our new armhole. Remember this point here, just connect it like so, and here it is. And honestly at this point I would like to tell you that we are done cutting this, creating this front piece. The next thing now is just to cut out. And so that's it guys, we're done. So we're done front piece here. So the next thing now will be to cut the back piece. So this is it. I don't want to um, um, split it all around. I have it in place here because of the interfacing that attached to it, so that I can iron it out later. Okay, so for the back piece now, I have the piece cut out already for this. So first of all, I'll put in my um, zipper allowance of 2 inches here. Just take note of that. Get the straight line. Then go ahead to put in my lines. From here, I get the armhole point line. From here, the breast point line of 10.5. Um, the under bust line, and of course the length. Repeat the same thing so that I can get a straight line. So at this point here, I'll also put in my bust span measurement. Remember, it's 4. I'll just get the line down as well. Okay. So remember, don't forget this is the zipper allowance. So whatever you are taking is from this line upwards. So remember the 5.5. We'll put it here also. Then for the back, we can go deeper. Remember, it's 4 already, so can do say as much as 7 inches is okay, or even 6.5. Do 6.5. So from here, then of course the bust measurement 32 and 8 here. Also connect it like so. Okay. Then coming to this place now, putting in like that. I usually like to work with this straight line, or if you like, you can put in a dart of half an inch on both sides, whichever one works for you. But on this point now, remember what we did for the other piece. Just come down by 2 inches here. So unlike the front piece where we have to take half inch on both sides to eliminate excesses on half inch, for the back side you don't need that. Okay, so what you have here is enough. Just connect it to the, this is the breast point line, this is the breast point, this is the armhole line. Just go 1 inch below the armhole line. This is the armhole. Remember, for the front piece, when we are pressing the bust, we are working with the breast point line, but for the armhole, you don't need to go as higher. So from this armhole line, just go down by 1 inch. It's enough. Okay, just go down by 1 inch, and of course connect it from this middle of this armhole, connect it to this point. Remember that 1.5 inch that we extended, 1.5 or 2 inches. Extend it like so. Okay. Then, like I said, on this waistline, you can take in half inch on both sides. That's for the dart. Take in half inch on both sides. Then from this line, just connect it like so, and like this. Okay, this is. But for me, I want to work it straight like this. It's still going to give me the dart that I want. Okay, so I'm just going to cut through. But this place is not supposed to really be that sharp, so just try to smoothen the edges here, and that's it. Okay, then of course let's also put in our other measurements. Here is the bust measurement already. I'd say about 2.5 inches there. It's okay. Then on the under bust we have 7 inches, say about 2.5 inches as well. Then on the waistline we have 7.5 and 2.5 inches as well. So just connect the lines, and that's it. So from here now we'll have our new armhole line. Okay, and so that's it, guys. The next thing now is just to cut this out. And so guys, we're done cutting also the back piece. Okay, and this is it, the back piece, and of course the front piece. So that's it, guys. So the next video I'm going to show you how to cut out the lower part of the dress, which is the skirt part, which will have the inverted side pleats, and of course the tail at the back as well. Okay, yeah, and a trumpet skirt at it. Yes. So see you on the next video, guys. Bye.